Assalamu alaikum. I want you guys to listen to this if there's anything that you are feeling hopeless about. If it's a job, marriage, academic success, whatever. I want to describe to you guys a beautiful time in Surah Maryam where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking about when Zakaria alayhi salam was asking for a child, although his wife was barren and he had become very old. And this is literally one of my favorite ayat, but he says, Ya Allah, my bones have weakened and my hair has turned gray, but I have never been disappointed in a supplication to you. So literally when you look at that, he's talking about his own weakness and how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is capable and he's not. But at the same time, he's praising and glorifying Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and telling him that he has never been disappointed in a dua that he's made to Allah, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala always has the best plan for you. And then a couple ayat later where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala describes how the angels came to him and gave him the news of him being able to have a child. And he asked how? Like, how could this happen? And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala responds so beautifully that it is easy for him because he created him when he was nothing. So now I want you to think back to any du'as you're making that you feel like are not getting answered. Remember hopefulness in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah loves that. Just having unconditional hopefulness in him, because he is the Lord of the impossible. He can literally make anything happen for you, subhanallah. And it's literally shown in this story in Surah Maryam where it was actually physically impossible for him to have a child at his age, but Allah made it possible. And he turned to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with blind hopefulness that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala would grant him what he asked for, because he had never been disappointed in a dua that he had made to Allah. Remember that the next time you make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for something you think is impossible. Assalamu alaikum.